Hello, welcome up office. Just some video regarding my GeForce RTX 4090. I can suggest someone who use any graphics card go. I mean any. I'm not sure how to do AMD, but like from GeForce, if you have NVIDIA, so you go NVIDIA settings, right? And when you have NVIDIA settings, set up maximum refresh rate. Same as your monitor. For example, if your monitor is 240, put something like 242. I always do couple FPS above, just in case. My suggestion is based on, for example, if you play games like CSGO, and you have powerful machine, your computer can actually achieve like 300, 400 and more FPS, and they're wasting basically power because your monitor can't produce that anyway. So what's the point to run on a max FPS what's above your monitor refresh rate? You're just basically wasting the power and electricity and heat and everything. So my suggestion, right, is to put maximum FPS in settings, the same as your monitor, right? That's my first suggestion. I will take this now off, only because of this video purposes. So this video purpose is RTX 4090 undervolting experience, right? Okay, so I saw a few videos on YouTube regarding undervolting, right? And I will try to experiment. First of all, about overclocking. As you can see, I cannot move power limit more than it is now, right? I cannot do that. Right, so the reason why I cannot do that is because I have this splitter connector from 16 pin, and then I have VGA 3x8. But there's some videos in Facebook that if you have a beefier card and you have this splitter cable with 4 8-pin VGAs, then the graphics card knows that and you're able to move the power limit. So I would like to actually test if I get this splitter even for this card, what's not being designed for it, would that allow me straight away to overclock even this card? It's Inno3D, iChill, something like that it's called, this 4090. So I ordered actually from AliExpress original new cable with the 4 8-pin VGAs, and I will test that. I'm just curious, would that allow me to move this power limit slider or not? Right, so that video will follow later when I will receive this splitter cable. But today let's try to underworld this. Right, regarding benchmarks, I have a very old benchmark software. It's called Wally Benchmark 1.0. It's very old and it's not really designed for these RTX cards. And I noticed that even if my card overclocked could be stable on Wally, and it could fail in another benchmarks. So I don't like to use pirate the benchmark softwares. And in the same time, I don't wanna waste any money. So what I will do, I go in Steam and look for the free ones. What's for free? And actually, I found one, and it's quite decent one because it's using full GPU, and it's called. You can maybe buy the same one. It's not. It's called. Right, that's how it's called. Easy Bench. Right, and this Easy Bench, to be honest, it's really good. It's actually showing you quite good details. Right, so now my GPU is stock. Right, so we're going 4K. 4K. Right, 4K. Performance. Ultra performance. Let's take ultra performance. Right, let's start it. It's stock. And everyone can just go in Steam and download this. Right, so in this, it's showing me GPU 97%, 92.5, 94, 58 degrees. Right, 104 FPS, 92. You see, it's utilizing this GPU very well. So let's see the stock results in default settings. And then we will try Undervolt and perform this benchmark as well. Well, I have to be honest, I tried this a week ago. I tried to Undervolt, and it was constantly crashing on this benchmark. So I don't know what's going on, but my Undervolt was not stable, and maybe I did something wrong with my Undervolting. But we will try now in real life to see that again, if that will perform or not. Okay, so looks like it's finished. Or maybe it's not finished, I don't know why it's changed the screen. Don't know why the screen size changed. Have no idea. Where's my mouse? No mouse. I don't know. I don't have even mouse. So it's, let's see. Well, now because it's not full screen, it's not utilizing full GPU. Why it's changed the screen size? That's odd. Right. Let's try again. Oh, we can open. GPU Z. We can open GPU Z and check the sensors. Alright. So, ultra performance, reflex enabled. Looping mode, I don't want to maybe looping mode. 4K. Start. Let's do again. I was enabling looping mode, and maybe that looping mode is changing the screen size. Okay, so it seems all right now. So it's in stock settings, right? Let's see the score, and then we will try Undervolt a little bit. Just a quick advice as well. When you undervolt, make sure you don't have benchmark running in the background. Because of my experience, it always will crash. Undervolt and then run a benchmark and see how it goes. A few years ago with different cards, I tried in real life and it was working, but with this 4090, it's somehow don't like that you change the settings while it's doing benchmark already. So right, so it's finished now. Score 92,950. That's in stock settings. So that's the stock settings. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's try to undervolt this. Let's go in this one. That's the curb. Let's take 950. 950. And pull it up. Okay. See what happens. See what happens. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't wanna overclock memory for now. See if it actually runs or not. But if it's gonna pass the test, then I will overclock a bit memory. Because what it is, if that will work, then card should use a lot lower power and be cooler. And because the card is cooler, it's really alright to overclock memory. Right, so don't know why it's not opening the benchmark anymore for me. Oh, it is doing something. 4K. Oh, enable. What's crashing? You see, it's already crashing. Right. So let's try to put this one about 200 down. Now let's do 250 down. And then to go 950 and pull it. So I did this, so it should go 2800 megahertz. Right, so maybe this will be better. Let's try. Yeah, a few my not really friends, like few people who I know who have this 4090 said that they tried to undervolt and it was constantly crashing as well. So I don't know, maybe people just wrongly undervolting it. So now it's opened. Let's go 4K. Ultra performance. Enable reflex. Start. Let's try. If I will pass this test, that will be so nice. So as you can see, we're running lower temps. And lower wattages as well. That's so good. Only 275 watts. That's not bad. So even if I play very high demanding games what's utilizing this on 100%, I would save actually quite a lot of money on electricity bills in a year if I play a lot. So it's not bad. Okay, let's see the scores, cause I don't wanna undervolt and get very bad results. I'm alright with undervolting if I have similar results. And what's gonna happen now? Right, okay. So it's 90. So we lost 2,400, I believe, yeah? Before it was 92, yeah. So we lost 2,000 and 2,000 and half points we lost by undervolting. Okay. Let's close it. Let's do memory overclocking now. And do 1050. Okay. Let's try. Will that help us, memory overclocking? I have no idea. So if I can use lower volts on a clock, less wattage used, and by overclocking memory, if I can compensate that, that will be interesting. Enable Start. Yeah, looks like by overclocking memory, it's maybe using a bit more wattage. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's the same. Up to 300 watts. I think it's reasonable for this performance. 300 watts is really good. Right. Oh, bear in mind my CPU is undervolted as well now. It's 7950X, 4.8 gigahertz, all cores. I have 1.05 volts on the core. Right, so looks like it will pass this test. That would be funny if I will gain 2,500 back by overclocking memory. And by using less than 300 watts. That's good. Let's see. Yes, it's finished. Right, I gained nearly 2,000 I gained by overclocking memory. It's amazing. I'm happy with these results. I will keep it like this. Definitely I will keep it like this. I would suggest you guys do the same thing. Basically, curve optimizer, put 2800 maximum on 950 millivolts. Right? Brilliant. And it should work very efficient. You're not gonna lose much performance. But bear in mind, that's a benchmark. So in games, you're not gonna notice. I'm quite sure. Right? So let's switch it off. Let's save these settings. Let's save them. What it's doing now, I don't know. What I pressed, I don't know. Let's go back in. Why it's showing me this? I pressed something. Changing cards, but oh, I pressed something and I can't save anymore. Right, not case. Oh, I know what I pressed now. So okay, so let's do this. On startup, I will save this undervolting setting. Like this. Memory overclock 1053. Core optimize on. Amazing. Brilliant stuff. Okay. Interesting. Do I have any Huawei settings? Looks like I don't have. Right, so let's try Cyberpunk. So I have 7950X undervolted, and now I have 4090 undervolted as well. Right, so it's using actually using quite a lot of power now, over 300 watts. Hmm. 335 watts, 120, 135. I'm nearly maxing out my screen refresh rate. So, in 4K, so it's not bad. So, and it's very demanding game. In another games, obviously it will go just crazy FPS anyway. So yeah, I totally recommend anyone. Just do undervolting. It's the same scenario with this GPU 1490. It's the same thing. What's happening with CPUs now with new ones, top of the range like 7950X or 13900K from Intel. These products should be illegal. You can watch my previous video where I'm talking about this. And the reason why these products should be illegal is that they squeaking out maximum by default out from them, pushing to the limit already from the box by pushing in too much power, and it's generating too much heat and to achieve the best hype. I mean the hype, because everything is now up to YouTube technology channels, and when they're releasing product they want to be top of the all benchmarks and charts, and they want that everyone is talking about them and they are the best product, the fastest one, and that's wrong. If all these companies like Nvidia, AMD, Intel, Samsung, whatever, if all these companies would make products what's the most efficient out from the box, and then give overclocking huge headroom for enthusiasts, that would be the best. But for mass consumers, it should be most efficient out from the box, and it's not. So I really hope that one day someone will change the law and they would be able to get huge fines if they do the same thing as they're doing now, because it's wrong. Mass consumer don't need. If this 4090, the best efficiency is like by using 60 or 70% of power, so it should be by that on that settings out from the box, right? That's my point. Because mass consumer don't need to squeak extra 5 FPS by pulling another extra 200 watts. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. So I really hope that in the future very powerful governments, organizations will point this out and change the law, because these products, the way it's coming out now to mass consumers, shouldn't be allowed to do that. Efficiency is the key thing, especially now what's going on in the world, and energy prices is so high, and so many people is struggling and stuff. It should be very efficient products. You buy the new highest technologies, new generations should be very efficient, but they actually doing opposite. They're making from very efficient product inefficient by squeaking the best out of it. Not the best, like the biggest, like benchmarks, like the best score out of it. But it's wrong. That's it. Really bad. So it's really bad that now, basically, when you invest huge money in newest technologies, you have to learn how to underworld everything. Basically, if you want to run efficient your system, if you don't want to put massive like water coolings and massive um, power supplies and go just ballistic just to squeeze out all percentages for the benchmarks. So why should you? When you buy the newest technologies, you want to buy very efficient products, very nice efficient products. It's just crazy. Um, I can't wait when actually this law will come out, or this. It should be actually monetized by the law, in my opinion, because otherwise these companies can do whatever they want basically, and it's wrong because they're earning millions, billions, and huge amount of monies, and they should be controlled as well, because it's two big companies. Should be controlled. Should be some quite decent laws. Same like with Apple, right? When they with this power connector, Lightning one. Finally, like pushing them to put USB Type C, and it's been confirmed that next iPhone will be with USB Type C. So thanks God. That's one of the reasons why I'm not using your iPhone. I'm using iPads and stuff, but how USB-C ports. But I really like Apple products, like M1 chip, right? As well, it's a good example. It's very efficient and so powerful for what it is, and it's brilliant. And I think because of that, M1 absolutely nailed the market, killed everyone. Intel, AMD, they killed everyone with that AM1 chip. Uh, M1 it's called, yeah, M1. Have even iPad with that chip. It's just crazy. I can't believe that iPad can be so fast with that chip. M1 is just nuts. And what they did with M2, I think it's not really impressive at all. Because they actually make this chip a bit less efficient than it was with M2. So that's why I'm not really impressed with M2. But M1, yes, that was a revolution product. What Apple did, it's just I was really impressed. So guys, you got a bit my opinion about these technologies, what's happening. You see a bit how to undervolt 4090. Um, I hope you will get success. There's loads of other tutorials on YouTube how to undervolt 4090 or any other video card. Just follow the steps, try, experiment, and if you see that you're gaining huge wattage savings, power savings, and you're not losing much in performance, just save that setting and keep it around that way. Right? Okay, guys. See you on next video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Bye for now.